Hi, cat. Come and get some mango, baby.
One, two, 1, 2, 3. Self-awareness is a superpower. My name is KathyLaDonna. Welcome to Soul and Vibration. I hope the free thinkers are doing well. And if you're not doing well, I'm happy to remind you that you are the most powerful person that you know. You are the most powerful person that you know because only you can create your reality. Hey guys, so today is Friday, Venusian Day, October 21st, and the day adds up and reduces to the number 1 vibration. With today being the number 1 vibration, this is a day of new beginnings for some people. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. This is also a day of like thinking. This is a day that's really good for brainstorming. This is the day that's really good for writing down all of the ideas that you want to pursue, what it is that you want to do next, because you can find the ideas like flowing in like really easy when it comes to say 1 energy. And with the day being the 21st energy, you know, first the number 2 energy is nurturing, it's caring. And then the number 1 energy, it's direct, it's self-centered, it's self-focused. And the day adds up and reduces to the number 3 vibration, which deals with the child, you know, and with the 21 adding up and reducing to the child energy. I just see this day as one where it's like, if you are anything like how I used to be, I'm still this way, but I just now like write my ideas down and not so quick to like sell them to other people, where it's like this is a day where a person could like, how I used to be, it's like I would come up with all these great ideas of like different business concepts and things that I'm going to do, and they all will sound so great, and I would call up family members or whoever, mainly my uncle, and run them by him. And after a while it got old quick because it's like every few days it was something new that I was so excited and passionate about, you know what I mean? So that's why I say this day really good for brainstorming and brainstorming and reflecting. And some people might find themselves starting something brand new because the number 3 energy, like the number 1 energy, the number 3 is the 21, the day, the 21st, 2 plus 1 is 3. And then the number 1 energy, the whole energy of the day adds up and reduces to the number 1 vibration. The number 1, like the number 3, represents new beginnings. The number 1 is like a new idea type of energy. And the number 3 is more like, you know, giving birth to something that you thought about. So the number 1 is like having that great idea and then putting it in motion. And then the number 3 is like, you know, you give birth to that baby. That thing is your baby that you've been working on. So basically on this day, like, you know, someone could, you know, basically start a new relationship, start something new, just news of something new. Even if it's like a great idea that comes in, that's why I said it's really beneficial to write down your ideas on this day. And with the day being Venusian energy, you know, Venus brings like the whole relaxation vibe to the day, the whole pleasure vibe, and even wanting to connect with friends, loved ones, or even just values and the importance of values. And Venus is conjuncting the sun, and Venus is in Libra. So with Venus in Libra conjuncting the sun, this is where we value our identity based on like the material things that we own, or, you know, value our identity as in our place in the world. Like, this is my title, this is my achievements, this is my status. You know, those are some of the things that come up. But just also valuing just the things that we value because we value them. And, you know, our values are our roadmap. It's our blueprint, is what guides us to wherever it is that we're trying to get to in life. And Venus is a part of a grand trine. So Venus is a part of a grand trine with Mars in Gemini and Saturn in Aquarius. So to me, this is where, you know, we value our community, value the people in our lives. And those are the things that's important to us. And to a certain extent, it's almost like with this energy, it's almost like they define us to a certain extent. When I look at like Venus conjunct the sun in Libra and a part of this grand trine. But the negative aspects to Venus is Pluto squaring Venus. And to me, this is where the things that we value it so much towards like we avoid change, we avoid transformation. And I could definitely see that because like in my life, like I feel myself getting ready to embark on major changes and transformations. And I can see how like my identification with certain things, even things that might seem okay to identify with, like sunshine, blue skies, and nature, you know, me identify so much with these things to where I might be called to have a different experience. And it's like, who am I without these things? You know what I mean? So that's something that comes to mind with this energy. And we have the moon in Virgo, and the moon in Virgo is a part of a trine with Uranus conjunct the north node in Taurus. So the moon is in a place where we want to help, we want to be of service to each other, and the moon is also in a place where, you know, we're able to spot patterns, details, and just very analytical. The moon is in a very scientific place. You know what I mean? So when it comes to, say, Friday, Venusian energy, the 21st, like I mentioned, great day to like, you know, write out your great ideas, like just write them down, journal them, and you could probably go with them on another day. And I feel like this is more beneficial sometimes than to just act on things, because in the past, I found myself acting on so many ideas to where I own so many domains that it's just like not even necessary. But like the energy that comes up for the day is the Judgment card in the reversal position. This is it in the upright position. So with the Judgment card coming out in the reversal position, this, like when it's in the upright position, as you could see, the people then, they got their hands up. To me, it reminds me of like, you know, the story of like, you know, basically when God comes, God will judge, and whoever is supposed to go to heaven will go to heaven, and who's not won't. So when I look at the Judgment card in the upright position, I see it as a card that reflects like having faith in something. And with it in the reversal position on this day, to me, it's like I see a lack of faith, like, you know, basically not having any blind faith in something. So this is where it's like, you know, this is a day where we can find ourselves doubting what's possible. That's what I see with the Judgment card, you know, doubting what's possible. But for me, the way how I remind myself is what's possible is by taking a trip down memory lane. And I like to take a trip down memory lane and reflect on the times, or the times when things felt impossible, or the times when things felt extremely hard, and just remember like how the Creator, how God showed up for me and showed out. And it's like, even though in the moment it felt scary, things always worked out, like, you know, in the long run. So those are some, you know, that's how I work on the whole blind faith thing, by remembering, you know, how things have always worked out. And also too, by keeping like a log in the sense that, say you recently started your own like small at-home Etsy store business, let's say that. And it's like, to me, you want to write down everything. Like you want to have a journal for every little thing, even your emotions. And you just want to date and track everything, because this will help with blind faith in the sense that you'll be able to see your growth, even if it's not like big growth, like micro growth, you're able to see it. You know what I mean? And this could be for any area of our lives. It could be our emotions and how we deal with stress, and, you know, how we deal with just different things in our lives. It's like, it's good to map your growth so that you can celebrate yourself and realize how much you're transforming and how much you're growing, and, you know, basically getting better, you know, at whatever it is that you focus your mind on, or your attention on. So like, yeah, with today being Friday, October 21st, Venusian energy, definitely reflecting on values. And like I mentioned, you know, with a person, or our ability to identify so much with certain things, like, you know, that could cause us to limit ourselves and avoid, like, you know, major changes that are happening in our lives, because it's like, who am I without this friend circle? Who am I without this kind of partner? Who am I without this lifestyle? Who am I without this, that, or the next? And it is from, you know, our need to identify ourselves with certain things. You know, we could allow certain opportunities to pass us and just, you know, restrict ourselves, hold ourselves back. So you guys, such a pleasure sharing this with you as usual. If you're still here with me, I'd love to hear about it. Please let me know by dropping me a red heart in the comment box below. I would love to hear from you, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Love yourself as if your life depended on it, because it does. Take care of yourself, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.